It's supposed to be one of the most festive times in Midtown Manhattan. The lighting of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. It gleamed. But early that same morning, only blocks away, 6:44 a.m., a much darker scene. A gun raised and fired, a CEO of a major health insurer is killed, and an escape through one of the most surveilled cities in the world forced a manhunt for a suspect that has now gone nationwide.
Every indication is that this was a premeditated, pre-planned, targeted attack.
Police are looking for this man, seen checking out of a hostel that same morning with a fake ID. The motive unknown, but the killer did leave a cryptic message behind. On one of the bullet casings, the word depose was written. On another, delay. On a third, deny. Words often used to describe health insurers' tactics to avoid paying claims. 50-year-old Brian Thompson was CEO at Minnesota-based UnitedHealthcare and a father of two. To the millions of patients who depend on that coverage, he was largely unknown. But his murder has thrust his industry into the spotlight in a very ugly way. Social media was soon drowning with posts from people whose families say their insurance claims were stalled or denied.
Anyone on here who is saying, oh, all of you commenters have no compassion for him, you're right. We don't. He had no compassion for us.
Nah, I don't feel bad for Brian Thompson of UnitedHealthcare.
I do not doubt for a second what the motive of that suspect was.
In the days following, health insurers have removed bios and photos of their executive leadership. So far, at least, investigators believe this was an isolated incident, and one that seemed to be in the making for a while. 10 days before the killing, police say the suspect cased the area where Thompson would be attending that investor conference at the New York Midtown Hilton. His getaway, first on foot, then on e-bike, seemed planned as well. Late Friday, investigators discovered what they believed to be the suspect's backpack in Central Park, which, they say, contained a jacket, but not the weapon they were looking for. In hopes of finding that, divers searched this lake in Central Park. The suspect's last known sighting was walking into a bus terminal by the George Washington Bridge. There's a saying that there is no perfect crime. Every killer makes mistakes. The question investigators have this Sunday morning is what mistake will lead to his capture?